One second, guys. Give me a second, please. Hold on here. I gotta take a picture. Hold on.
And now, any suspicious-looking marks or wounds.
Okay, give me a second. All right. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Time to do this autopsy. Ready? Gotta find the marks. Here's a mark.
Interesting. Very uneven. We need to investigate this.
Okay. Any more marks?
You don't get such bruises from a normal contusion.
We need to find 5 marks total. And this is probably one here. Should be. Shit.
Yes, I've seen this many times.
Oh, seen one.
Well, there's even more here.
One more. One more. There we go. Last one.
A few we will need to look into here.
All right.
Notes prepared. Time to take a closer look. Some furrows have imprinted more strongly, others less, as if someone was undecided. The number of bruises suggests that there may have been some kind of tussle. Such bruises are caused by either a very heavy blow or by some internal issues.
Okay. Let's see. 2 more
And
spots.
here's something interesting. The skin of the deceased is covered with numerous blisters. Some of them are ruptured. Others still contain fluid residue.
Okay. 1 spot left. And then
More numerous blisters.
we can get down to
We have some leads to investigate here.
getting the
Let's
autopsy
write this
done.
down. On the neck of the deceased, given the condition of the deceased. Currently it's difficult in general, although it's easier to have abrasions on your feet. But the number and size of the blisters suggest a severed spinal examination after it's to be checked in the lab later. I'll add barbiturates to the list of necessary tests. Given
Yeah.
the testimony of the victim's friend, I add alcohol
She
poisoning to
was
the list
popping
of
the
potential
pills,
causes
drinking
of
the
this bark.
alcohol.
But first I'll check for external traces. For this we use the good old UV lamp.
Okay. Back off. We were kind of stuck there. Okay, the UV lamp, huh?
I look carefully at the whole body. The area around the head is empty. Torso empty, without the left hand, right hand clean. Legs, there's nothing here. Well,
all clear.
nothing to surprise us here. Now
All
gently,
clear.
we take the deceased by the hand.
Time to do the rigor mortis test.
And we check for rigor mortis.
Oh, let's go. Aw. Gotta stay in that white line.
Again, the hand falls freely. Since we don't have a
Okay.
definitive lead, we will examine all the key organs one by one.
Okay,
So,
this is gonna
I'm
be
starting the internal inspection.
This is gonna be a full
I dissect
service
the
one.
skin of the deceased.
Okay. All right. I think we're. Oh, I think we got one more cut to make. What the hell? Ah. Top left. Right. There we go.
And I proceed to deflect the skin
Time to
flaps.
open them up.
Compared with yesterday's body,
There we go.
the deceased has only trace amounts of adipose tissue. Now for the ribs.
Time to take out the ribs, fellas. Ladies and gents, time to get the ribs out. It's easy, you just gotta go.
What do we have here? Or rather, what don't we have? There is certainly no sign of internal bleeding.
That's good.
Before I disembowel the deceased, I will take samples for toxicological tests to determine the alcohol
No
content of
sign
the
of-
body. I just
No
need a
sign of
syringe.
bleeding. Oh, now we need a syringe because we gotta withdraw.
Just to be
fluid.
sure, I'm taking samples from
Out of
three
the
organs:
eye?
the eyeball, the heart,
Heart,
and the bladder.
and the
Analysis
bladder.
will rule out, or confirm, alcohol poisoning as the cause of death.
Eyeball, the heart, and the bladder.
I'll
Okay.
transfer these to the centrifuge.
Go to the centrifuge.
My old but trusted, ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Oh, damn it, I forgot my notebook. Gotta get the notebook.
What was it? 15, 70, 10, 75? Numbers have never been my strong point. It's probably why I regularly forgot birthdays and anniversaries. I'm lucky Alice always forgave me. Gently does it with this old thing. Handle with kid gloves. I'm starting the centrifuge. Let's see
All
what
right.
results come out. The laboratory is already open, so... Fucking hell!
Oh, shit.
Ridley! Mr. Ridley! The fuse isn't even
Mr.
setting.
Ridley!
Where is he? Fuck it. I'll do it myself.
It's kind of dark.
A considerable collection.
I can't see. And guys, it's dark in here that we can't see. Oh God. I think I know where we're at. Oh my God, thank you. You get lost in that back corner, you might be stuck there forever. Oh shit! Somebody just went in here.
First the right, and then the left. And voila. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't I work in peace?
Easy, why so rude?
Steve?
Steve,
Sorry,
what
man.
up, bro?
This place is falling apart. And Ridley won't even lift a
Big
finger to
homie
help.
Steve.
He just can't work here.
Did the centrifuge trip the fuses again?
Yeah, eventually everything's gonna go up in smoke.
Look on the bright side. It's a free cremation with your autopsy.
Jesus, stop it. That shit pisses me off.
Okay, sorry, Jack. Anyway, I'm calling to ask how the autopsy's going. Soon there'll be journalists sniffing around for info, so...
Nobody cares.
I'll whiz through this in a couple of
Steven.
hours. It doesn't look like a complicated
Come
case
on.
to me. More of a formality. The report will be available in the morning.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Well,
Holy fuck.
what? What's happening?
Quiet.
A 3-car police convoy was involved in an accident near Pete's Bay Bridge while transporting
shit.
prisoners to Orleans Parish Prison.
Oh
At
shit.
the moment, we do not know the exact number of victims or whether any of the convicts escaped.
This
However, the scale of the
is not
accident indicates a
good.
large number of victims, possibly even fatal ones. Police are on their way to investigate the incident and secure the area. We know that the injured prisoners are on death row. The police were to transport them to their execution, which was to take place tomorrow morning. Many of them are very dangerous criminals. We will report on the matter on an ongoing basis, so stay tuned with us.
What? Stephen. He wasn't he? What if he survived?
Jack, I have to go.
What if he
I gotta go.
Oh, he's snapping out. He gotta take his
Calm down,
pills.
Jack. Pills. I need my pills. Yes. Nothing's going to happen.
Dude's a snap for his pills, man. He ain't joking, bro.
Christ. I've got to get back to work. Technical break. At least I know I can pursue a career as a janitor if I need to. My old but ideal for all the fluid tests. My old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy. Alright, let's see if we were able to get anything out of this piece of crap.
What the hell is the radio doing? Oh.
And miraculously, yes, the samples did spin. I'll transfer them to the chromograph in the lab. Alright, let's load this up. I placed the test tubes in the rack.
Okay, let's do it.
Now, just take 5 milliliters from each.
5 milliliters, huh?
Precisely.
Okay. Gather this up. And let's go.
And the next.
Now we gotta add 5 more. We hit up. Change it to 10. We go down and we enter it. Go out, up, and then 10 plus 5 is what? 15. Alright. Thanks for the math help. Oh, this radio's getting on my nerves, it really is.
We put the prepared sample into the machine.
Yes.
let's see what we have here.
Is there a radio in here? I don't see one. Okay.
The results indicate that the deceased did consume alcohol shortly before her death. However, this is not an amount that could cause poisoning leading to death. Just slight inebriation. I can return to the chromatograph results show that we can eliminate alcohol poisoning from our list of potential causes of death. However, remember that alcohol can affect the functioning of the entire body. It disturbs the heart rhythm, accelerating its rate, and dilutes the blood, which may result in more severe bleeding in the event of an accident.
So it wasn't
Also,
alcohol.
remember that alcohol affects the metabolism of drugs in the liver, which I'll now look at in more detail.
Okay,
First,
let's get the liver
I'll
out.
pick up the syringe again.
Ah, I forgot. We need the syringe.
I'll take samples from the liver and the heart to test
Heart.
the concentration of barbiturates in the body.
We gotta see if she overdosed. Liver.
That's enough. I'll do the test later.
Okay.
I'd best not try my luck with the centrifuge right now. Now I remove the liver.
Okay.
No lesions. However, it is slightly enlarged. Perhaps it's a slight inflammation or drug-induced damage. It may also be the result of the deposition of substances from drugs. Let's check the weight of the organ.
Yeah, let's see how much it weighs. 60 pounds, 70 pounds, what do you guys think?
The weight is 1,300 grams. The liver is enlarged.
Our liver is huge!
I'll move on to a cross-sectional study. Perhaps the enlargement is the result of early cancerous changes. The blade glides through smoothly. I don't feel like I'm encountering any changes with an unusual structure. No steatosis or cirrhosis.
I am him when it comes to cutting.
Inside.
I am him, period.
The liver is basically healthy. We already know that the deceased didn't abuse alcohol. The question is, what about drugs or other substances? I move on to the heart. Oh. At a glance, we can see signs of a heart attack. The deceased is definitely too young to have a heart attack due to natural causes.
She's way
The
too
liver is
young for a heart
enlarged,
attack.
not from alcohol poisoning. And the heart looks like it has collapsed. So, I guess we need to go to the centrifuge. I wonder how she was able to get hold of these drugs. The last time I saw this kind of poisoning was a few years ago. He was a middle-aged guy. He took his medication and forgot about it. So, he took another pill. He forgot again, and took another one. And another one. Until he took the last one. That's why it's better to have amnesic drugs in boxes labeled with the days of the week.
1075.
This sort of thing rarely happens anymore. Doctors tend to prescribe benzodiazepines. They are safer, but still shouldn't be combined with alcohol. We close the centrifuge and pray that it doesn't trip anything again. Looks like our luck is in.
You got it. We got it, guys. Okay.
We can take the samples to the lab now.
Alright, let's go. Let's see if she had enough barbiturates in her to kill her.
Okay, 2 samples this time. 6 milliliters each.
That's decent enough. almost forgot to set it.
Well, let's see how much of it we find. Nothing surprising. Significant amounts of phenobarbital metabolites of hepatic origin. Like I'll have to check the contents of the deceased's stomach. The tests showed that the collected blood contained enough barbiturates to cause cardiopulmonary collapse. The question now is whether it was an accident or a deliberate act. I'm proceeding to examine the stomach. Before extraction, I ligate the entire organ to prevent its contents from spilling out. Okay. I'm now cutting out the organ, which will move to the board for dissection.
Go open it up. Okay. Oh, it's a difficult one. Watch me. I am him. I am him.
Normally, the stomach and intestines are full of surprises.
Oh, I hit twice. No. If you hit 3 times, you gotta start over. And I don't want to. Oh, it's 4 times.
This time, we see remnants of undigested food and a dense
look at all
mass
those
of
pills
pills.
in there.
You don't take this many drugs by accident.
No, you don't, pal. So we're seeing that she... Well, we're not gonna say it,
Length
but
of
you
waist
know.
normal. No obvious pathological changes. Undigested drugs found in the stomach of the deceased. The direct cause of death was probably an overdose. I'll check the rest of the organs, and then the nervous system. Well, lungs are normal. No lesions. The victim was probably a smoker, but was unlikely to be in any serious. The deceased's trachea is normal. Complete patency. No food or fluid. The deceased's intestine is normal. No clear pathological changes. Abdominal cavity checked off. We can check the brain.
Oh no. Why?
I make a
hate
cut
checking
to
the
open
brain.
the lid of the victim's skull and remove the brain.
Alright. When you take it out, it's like jelly, look.
No obvious lesions. Alright. I need to dissect it on a board.
Alright. Let's go dissect it.
Using a knife, I carefully cut through the brain tissue. As expected, the deceased's brain is in excellent condition. No discoloration or changes due to hypoxia. There is still the matter of the marks on the neck. They look superficial, but who knows? Maybe the spinal cord has been severed. I need goggles and a saber saw. I think
God.
the goggles were in the desk drawer.
Oh boy.
Alice.
You don't need your damn pills, dude.
Saw.
Put the glasses on
Saw.
and do what the hell you need to do.
I know. I probably left it in the basement after its last cleaning.
Ridley is probably not going to be here.
Mr. Ridley, I need a key to the basement.
It's in the social room.
Why is the key lying at the... never mind. Thank you.
Hey, him. Did you hear about the convoy? Maybe you'll get a chance to relive your glory days and catch Red Meat again, huh?
Let's hope they won't be in need for that. If only he could put that much enthusiasm into his work. I get the feeling that searching through this rubbish is more pathogenic than working with corpses. Please, may this be the last trip.
I need the spine saw.
Why did the prison convoy have to get into an accident? Jack, take Take a deep breath. Deep, blessedly cool breath. Nearly finished with the autopsy. Then you can go home and rest. I'll take the saw. I'll check. Fuck! It's jammed! Doesn't anyone do
Dang,
maintenance
dude,
around
snapping
here?
out.
Damn hatch.
The door's
damn red
jammed, bro.
base.
Chill. We'll get it.
Never again
We'll get it.
will
Chill.
I ever be free of that fucker. If only.
Here it is.
Forgot this thing was standing here. It would be easier if I put
Damn.
things away properly.
This is, I don't know what kind of saw
Damn
they
stupid
called it, but
pictures
you know
of
what kind of
fucking
saw I call it?
props.
A sawzall. Used for construction. I'm pretty sure. Really, you might cut your ass up. Damn, he's asleep, bro. Oh, why can't I ring that? Hannah, if you leave the autopsy mess again and go home, I'll put it all over your car, I promise. Oh, damn. Alright, let's go do this. We gotta go cut her spinal cord off.
Sorry for the short interruption. I hope you all took the opportunity to grab some coffee. And now that I have everything I need, I'll move on to revealing this spinal cord.
Yes. What?
The spine is removed.
We cleaned her all the way out. God.
My head. Oh, I can't think straight.
Pills.
Where are my pills?
Shut up, bro. Alright, we're better.
I can see that the spinal cord was not severed. This shows that apart from the marks around the neck, hanging didn't negatively affect the condition of the deceased. Ladies and gentlemen, almost over. Now, to sum up and tidy away the body. The direct cause of Samantha Barker's death was a heart attack resulting from an overdose of barbiturates. Traces found on the body suggested the overdose was a deliberate act, following a failed attempt to hang herself. The autopsy found no evidence or genetic materials indicating that death could have been the result of an attack. Third-party involvement must be excluded. Autograph, and we can start sewing. In the 1950s and 1960s, the use of barbiturates for suicide was actually quite common. I think it was most talked about after the death of Marilyn Monroe. At home, it was a help and comfort. On death row, a farewell to the convicts. Well, that's the way it goes. It isn't the drug, but the dose that makes the poison. Well, we're done for today. Thank you for your
Missing
attention.
half of her damn head, guys. I don't like that. I don't like that. Autopsy done.
I can feel those hunger pains coming on. I guess I'll have to pick something up along the way.
Let's get out of here. Yes, good
A
job.
nightcap will do me good. Good night, Mr. Ridley. The police will pick up the body and accompanying documentation in the morning.
Sure.
I guess there are actually two things in this world you can be certain of. Death and Ridley's reluctant attitude. Alright, maybe three things. My whiskey on the rocks when I get home. So cold. I guess I should have brought my jacket to work.
We could
This
leave.
block can be
Shut the
quite
door,
intimidating
you know?
when it's so quiet.
Let's see. I think we're on 3.
What?
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 What the fuck? But I locked it. I'm sure of it.
Somebody busted in. Okay. Calm down, brother.
Who the fuck did this? I don't have anything valuable. Money. They must have stolen the money. Great. That's all I need.
He said, great. Sound like Tony the Tiger, bro. Great.
What if it was Red Pete? Where? I need my pills. I can't get my thoughts together. Christ, why did the neighbors not report anything? I'm calling Stephen.
Here's a cop. That would be smart.
Stephen?
Now, Jack, I told you I'm going for a drink with you for another night in a row.
That's not why I'm ringing. Although I could do with one. Someone broke into my apartment.
What? Did anyone see anything? Have you called the police yet?
No, I don't think so. Anyway, no one contacted me. As for the police, I'm calling right now, officer.
Boy.
All right. Do you want me to head around? Look for any trace
Nah,
evidence?
Jack.
I don't know.
Don't let me hold you, bro.
No, I guess not. Honestly, I don't have the strength to deal with it right now.
Just swing by tomorrow, Steven.
Are you sure?
That'll
'Cause
work.
it's no trouble at all.
I think so. I'm sorry. I just wanted to calm down a bit. I don't know. That's probably some stupid joke. Only money was stolen.
Money? From Alice's box? Listen, I can come over. I have the key. I'll drop by.
No, lately, I don't know. If anything else is missing,
Alright, just if you ever did...
I don't think...
Take care, Jack, if you need...
I promise I will. Thanks, Stephen. So, just...
It's not a problem.
Good night.
Steven got... Let's clean up. Steven got my back, though.
I'm glad this didn't break.
Oh, the coat rack, of
Maybe I
course.
can barricade the door with this. I should pack this thing away. Now I'm sure I won't get caught up. Alice's family should really have some of these. What a mess. Now if only I could blame this on the burglars.
Okay, one more. Should be it. Let's see if there's anything in the bathroom that needs cleaned up.
It seems like the burglar wasn't looking for anything here. Actually, I'm not surprised.
Pizza box.
To be honest, I could leave it like this. That's enough for now. Jeez, I'm exhausted. I'll get the rest in the morning. That's enough. I need to quickly change and finish getting ready. I'm gonna be late for work again. Got my keys, got my files. Check. Oh yeah, I should take my pills.
That's all this dude worries about, his pills.
I feel like it takes me forever to finish these things. Time to go. Remember to close the door properly, Jack. I'll ask the neighbors tomorrow if they saw anything suspicious.
Okay.
I wonder if Ridley fixed the coffee machine.
Yesterday we got off on F. What? Yesterday we got off on F. Every other day we've got off on F. Why does it say 4? Okay, there's something wrong with the elevator. Keeps taking us to the top floor, so we're just gonna go down the steps.
maybe a bit optimistic. I'd better grab a coffee on the way. I'm exhausted. I wonder who Stephen brought in today. Good morning, Mr. Ridley.
He's not here.
He's not here yet? No, I'll do without him.
Oh, there's a body in the hall. Not even paying no mind to all that goofy shit going on.
Almost there.
I'm here for one reason and one reason only, and that's you.
Now for the tough part. The body needs to be moved. Where's Ridley when you need him?
I got this.
All right. I just need some gloves and my apron. Then I can get to work.
Gloves. He said gloves and then apron. But that doesn't work. We gotta go apron and then gloves.
I'm going to need my tape recorder for this. Autopsy dated November 22nd, 1991. 7:32 p.m. Led by Dr. Jack Hammond.
Okay.
I
Go look
begin
at the
by
police
verifying
file.
the ident- It's most likely Harper
Whoa.
Lloyd, age 35. Found in a well-owned house by her neighbors, Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea. It is also known that the deceased was diagnosed with effectively the last person who had contact with the deceased. Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in constant. Firefighters found the body after the Chelsea family began complaining that their tap water tasted strange. The most important task in forensic identification of a drowned person is to distinguish whether the death occurred before or after entering the water.
Oh boy.
Okay, that could have been worse. I carefully removed the victim's clothes so as not to doubt she was missing. The deceased was found fully clothed. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious marks.
I think this body's gonna have a lot of marks on it.
Definitely the first
It's
thing
been
that
in the
stands
water.
out is the very advanced post-mortem gigantism. The skin of the deceased appears very delicate, smooth, and relaxed from being in the water for a long time. The whole body is extremely pale. There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation when fighting to breathe underwater. Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body. That is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased. It's likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out. The so-called washroom skin on the feet. The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time.
Scratches.
There are some obvious scratches on the skin. The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body. The separation takes the form of a glove. So, after the preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer look at the day's date. The deceased was clothed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on the state of decay, you can be sure it has subsided. Where to start? We see thick white foam in the mouth of the deceased, resulting from pulmonary edema. Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning.
Don't say it, chat. I don't want to hear it.
There are obvious scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands. These could be defensive wounds, evidence of some sort of altercation prior to death.
Nah.
The spots have a purplish blue-red hue, which is a typical sign of the death of the organism. Yep, pretty typical. Livor mortis are formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins.
Livor mortis. I guess that's different than rigor mortis.
No obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have easily peeled away from the flesh. Some of the fingers have already lost their nails. Due to the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes all the time, her feet are in better condition than her hands. Nevertheless, we can still notice a clear, wavy skin, and the so-called washerwoman's skin texture. Okay, that's probably enough to indicate it. I better note that down on the records. Those marks found on the neck and foaming, there doesn't seem to be anything in hands heavily wrinkled from submersion. Considering the deceased's penchant for drinking alcohol, it could have been a mere accident. Maybe it's just abrasion, or maybe in this case, the question is, was drowning an accident? Livor mortis of a different color could indicate poisoning with carbon monoxide, cyanides, or nitrate. Their distribution suggests that the victim was probably lying on her back when fished out. Fortunately, the skin on the simple trip, loss of balance, and as a result, you end up in a deep hole with no way out. That's all for now. Before I begin the dissection, I'll make sure the suggested identity is correct.
Oh.
The suitcase with the
fingerprint
should be around here somewhere.
We got a fingerprint. It's hard.
Here it is.
We need this.
With decomposing bodies, the tissue of the pads on the fingers tends to shrink. The fingerprint sheet should always be checked. Slipping fingers if the body of the deceased is well preserved. Fingerprinting is similar to that of a living person. I'm going to conduct a dactyloscopic examination. If in fact the deceased is in the police database, I will find her. Glycerin is injected successively between the nail and the skin of each finger. The substance then enters the fingertip, removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
That doesn't seem like it feels very good at all. Glycerin. Glycerin.
Now I take a brush. Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink. I think it's enough. I'm getting fingerprint samples. In the case of drowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove when you take the print. I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
How do I take them?
Green button, and...
Man, I'm not just
What's the date?
doing autopsies. I'm
Run the
a
prints
damn
against the police
detective.
database on the computer.
I am a damn detective. Ah,
Great. The data is there. Click upload.
upload. Now I gotta find out.
Go through the database and find a matching print. Expect possible hours of fun.
Now this is gonna be easy. I'm gonna master this.
this button